Hey friends, it's Stacy and welcome back to the Retro Time Machine. If you have been on this channel, you know that when it's springtime, we are going to be making some kind of jam or jelly out of some kind of flower that you can find just growing in your yard. So here in East Texas, we have a ton of wild violets. A lot of people kind of treat them like a weed, but when I moved here and saw them bloom last spring, I knew I had to do something with them. So today we are going to be taking wild violets and making wild violet jam with a blueberry layer, which is optional, but it's a lot of fun and it gets to play off all the colors.
For today's recipe, you are going to need some jars for your violet jelly, a bunch of wild violets. I used about 4 cups, funnel, agar agar, sugar, and optional is the blueberry and some citrus. These lovely little wild violets can be found in shady, swampy places, but with the first of spring, mine pop up in that little bit of sunny yard. So once you collect them, you're going to want to take them and give them a nice little rinse off so they don't have any hitchhikers or anything that you wouldn't want to spread on your toast. So make sure you collect from areas of the yard or places where dogs really haven't gone and where things from cars and pesticides or fungicides can't be. And use cool water because we're going to want to save that color and flavor that the warm water can pull out. Once you've cleaned your violets, you're going to want to dump them into a dish that can take hot boiling water, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do equal parts water to equal parts flour, and we are going to let that sit for 24 hours and really make a tea. I actually warmed the water up a few times with the flowers in it to get a really vibrant color, and it was so beautiful. You can use cheesecloth or a fine metal strainer, and then make sure you squeeze out all that beautiful violet tea that you worked so hard to collect. So the reason why I used agar agar in this recipe instead of gelatin is because it can set in a wide range of pH. And something wild happens whenever you add acid to this liquid. It completely changes into this pink potion. And I really like the purple color. They're both gorgeous, but whenever you mix in something with that acidity and you lower the pH, you lose that purple color. So I'm going to find a way to use both, but gelatin normally needs a little bit of acidity to set where agar agar doesn't. I would love to hear in the comments below whether you guys like the pink or the purple color from the violets. I think it's remarkable that it all comes from this little flower. The base to these flower jellies is always super simple, so just pour your violet tea into a saucepan and add your sugar. I am doing 3 cups of sugar to 4 cups of liquid. Since I'm not having any acidity in this, I don't mind the extra sweetness, but you could do less. I'm also going to do these blueberries as a layer because they remind me of that hot pink color that when we added the acid, it changed. Agar agar is a gelatin alternative. It sets at high temperatures and in a wide range of pH, which is why I'm using it for this project. I haven't used it much, so I realized I probably could have used 1 teaspoon less, but it is super unique. You just have to bring it up to a boil. And blueberries have natural pectin, but we are going to beef that up just a little bit as well. While we're waiting for this to boil, we're going to go ahead and finish our blueberry layer by adding in our violet tea liquid with the acid and a little pinch of agar agar as well. When everything is boiled and ready, you're going to want to move quick because this agar agar can set at 114 degrees, so it's pretty cool. I forgot to film the blueberry layer, but you get the point. So this is our violet jelly that did not come in contact with any blueberries. It stayed that really cool blue, purple, gray color that looks like the violets. And this is our violet jelly that did come in contact with a little bit of acidity. It's still gorgeous. It looks like a gemstone.
So the great thing about this recipe is it can also be done with red buds or dandelions. I've done videos on those below. And like always, thank you for watching. Take care and God bless.